Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we have some breaking news to go over. Literally, this is breaking, and the reason why I call this breaking news is because we just found out this evening that New Jersey is now slated to lose another Kmart store, and that is the Kmart store located at the Kearny Plaza shopping center in Kearny, New Jersey. This is the last Kmart store in Hudson County, New Jersey. And where I got my information from was on Indeed.com. It's pretty much a website where you can search for jobs, and this is the information I got. So the Kmart store in Kearny, New Jersey, it is confirmed. Cashier store closing, closing Kearny. Three job opportunities to work and to liquidate that store. So that officially confirms that the Kmart store at the Kearny Plaza shopping center in Kearny, New Jersey will be closing. Again, I do not know when liquidation sales are going to start. This is literally breaking news. There's a bunch of other stores that are closing as well. So we'll do a street view of this store, and we'll go over how many Kmart stores will be left in the state of New Jersey after this closing. Once I get to do a little bit of a street view of this building itself. They actually just recently added a BJ's Wholesale Club to this building. But like I said, this was going to be one of three Kmarts left in the entire state of New Jersey, and now this Kmart is slated to close. I don't know exactly when. I would say end of April, unless they're all liquidating together. Again, I do not know when the final and firm last day for this store will be, but I do, again, wish all of the employees the best of luck of finding a new job. I know it's going to be difficult given the pandemic, but it's a real shame that this Kmart store is closing, but again, this adds on to the already closing stores, and another fine example of what Eddie Lampert's plan is. It's to put profits over people and liquidate the stores as quick as possible. And certainly the COVID-19 or the coronavirus pandemic has certainly accelerated that process, of course. So it is officially confirmed that this Kmart store is closing. The fact that I just saw those job postings, that means that they're literally hiring people to come into the store, liquidate the merchandise, and prevent people from filming the liquidation sales. Because as we all know, liquidation companies try to make policies to prevent people from filming. A great example of that was when I filmed at the Kmart store in Lodi, New Jersey, when they closed about 5 years ago. So I mean, this is incredible breaking news. Like I said, I did not expect this to come in, and like I said, Eddie Lampert loves putting profits over people, and we know what the game plan is. So again, it's just a really basic Kmart. Although, unlike some of the other Kmarts, it actually has those old kiddie rides. The Kmart Carousel with a K, not a C, and then one of those kiddie rides. You would typically see this outside supermarkets. It's certainly not a common sight as it once was, but it's still pretty cool to see the fact that they have this outside of the Kmart store, which is pretty cool. Definitely the exterior of the building screams 1980s. And I also believe that this is one of the few Kmarts to have a garden shop. But first, let's give you just a few seconds, or let's go ahead and take our little cursor and back up here. That way you guys can just take in a glimpse of this soon-to-be former Kmart store. So we'll give you guys a few seconds here to admire this beautiful front-facing facade of this soon-to-be former Kmart store. So again, this is the last Kmart store in Hudson County, New Jersey, because once this store does close, there will only be two Kmarts left in the state of New Jersey, and those will be the Kmart stores in Westwood, New Jersey, which is located in Bergen County, New Jersey, and the Kmart store in Avenel, New Jersey, which is located in Middlesex County, just north of the Woodbridge Center Mall. So again, you can see that they have a bunch of garden stuff here outside the store, a bunch of shopping carts, and you can really get a nice glimpse of the Kmart sign. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and move on here, but you guys pretty much get the idea of the building itself. And this Kmart actually was one of the few Kmarts to have a garden shop. I don't know if this must have been the auto center at one point, You can see right over here. Yep, this. Yeah, yep. As I've said before, this was the former Kmart Auto Center. They used to do the auto centers at Kmart. Auto centers at Kmart are no more. Obviously, as a lot of people know, or when they merged with Sears, they became Sears Auto Centers. It's really weird of how they used to do it. They almost used to be like what Costco is now with their auto centers, except their auto centers are a lot more and much better organized than, say, the Sears and Kmart auto centers, which are just an absolute mess. As we pan around to the back of the store, we can view the beautiful former garden center, which kind of looks like a dump. This is one of the few to have a garden center. I believe the last one to have a garden center in the state of New Jersey, I believe, is the Avenel one, or this could very well be the last Kmart with a garden center. Again, I don't know off the top of my head. But like I said, it's still a real shame that this store is closing, and to all the workers working at the Kmart store in Kearny, New Jersey, I wish the absolute best of luck of finding a new job. Again, I know it's going to be difficult given the COVID-19 pandemic and certainly the burden it's put on the retail workers, but hopefully you can get your cover letters and your resumes ready to go so that you can get ready to apply for a new job. So we come to the back of the store. We could see that they turn the garden center into more of like a place where they just keep pallets and stuff. I'm sure they're going to liquidate some of this. I don't even know how you could liquidate pallets, but there's a market and people buy that kind of stuff. So anyways, as we scoot around here behind the Kmart, we see a truck that looks like it's been vandalized by some teens. And then we come back here and we can officially touch up on the loading. Oh, what do we have here? Wow, look at that. An old Kmart sign right there. That's something you don't see every day. That's pretty freaking cool that they did that back there. So yeah, that's awesome that they did that back there. And again, this was the loading dock for the store, and beyond that, there's really not much else to look into, because if you go around here, we will have pretty much done an entire 360. That's the loading dock, which kind of a smaller loading dock, not your typical loading dock you would see at a Kmart. And then obviously the store dumpster, which is located in the back. You certainly would want that in front of your customers. This is kind of cool though, with the big K in the back. That's pretty cool. So anyways. So we'll get a quick 3D view. This is probably the best shot of the Kmart store that you will get of the store. It's pretty cool, and the little garden center that used to be in the back, which is also kind of cool. So we go ahead and flip our little, we rotate and we go around, and then you got the north portion of the building, the backside with the Swift truck and the small little loading dock, along with the dumpy garden center and the truck that's covered in graffiti. We flip around here to the south part of the store, and we get a much nicer view of the Kmart garden shop, as well as the former Kmart Auto Center, which I believe probably at one point must have been a Sears Auto Center, or maybe altogether it was just a Kmart Auto Center. So, and then we get back to the front part of the Kmart store. So again, this is a real shame that this Kmart is closing, so I don't know when liquidation sales are expected to start. But again, once this Kmart store in Kearny, New Jersey, located at the Kearny Plaza shopping center, does close, there will only be 2 Kmarts left in the state of New Jersey, and that includes the Kmart store in Westwood, New Jersey. The Kmart store in Westwood, New Jersey, which is located in Bergen County, New Jersey, and the Kmart store in Avenel, New Jersey, which is just north of the Woodbridge Center in Middlesex County, New Jersey. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check the link for where I got my information from, please make sure to check the links. Please make sure to check the link for the jobs located in the description below. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that will be it.